Hi guys, welcome to today's episode of the Small Space Garden. We're talking about how to grow beans. Now, today I'm going to show you how to grow your own beans. Beans are really easy. They're a great crop to start off with. You can grow them in a pot this kind of size, or you can grow them in something a little bit smaller. They don't take very long to grow. They don't take a lot of effort or time. They don't need too much feeding. They do need some occasional watering. On a balcony, you could probably get away with sowing them this time of year. So it's now December. I have done some on my small space garden on the allotment, so I'll be seeing how they get on. I am a little bit late coming to it this year, but gardening's all about experimentation, so get stuck in, have a go and see where you come along. February is a good time to sow broad beans as well. You can also get peas in. There's a lot of good varieties of peas that you can try. Like all plants, they do suffer from frost, so you need to be careful. I've got mine here in a little root trainer, so it's got a lid on it so it keeps it nice and warm, and they're great as well because you can pull them out and it's really easy to get the roots out as well without damaging anything as well. But I'll be showing you that in a minute. You can also grow them in toilet rolls. Now I've done this several years running. I wouldn't do this time of year because the winter and the damp might just rot the seeds. However, in February, March, April, I would definitely recommend doing them in toilet rolls because it's a nice, cheap, inexpensive way to grow them. So let's have a look and see how you can grow your own beans at home. So how you want to start is just by popping in your seeds like this, making sure that they have enough soil when you've popped them all in to cover the seed and more, because they're going to be going through the winter, so you want to ensure that the frost doesn't get to them, as it has been quite cold lately. Works the same way for peas too, so you just need them in a bit less, so they don't have to go in so much further down. But yeah, basically the same thing for peas and for dwarf French beans. You want them good depth down. With peas, it doesn't matter which way they go up. And now you want to get your soil and cover each one of the pots. My soil here is quite dry, but when you do it, if you get yours if you're buying soil from the DIY store or garden centre, then it should be a lot more moist. I will sort this out in a second. And I shall press down the soil just lightly, just to make sure it's firmed up a little bit. You don't want to push it down too much so it stops the seeds from growing. Now these should sit in pots until February, March time. And when it warms up a little, they'll go into pots and they'll be one of the first plants to go into the small space garden. And just finally, so I'm just going to drop a little bit of water over the top of each of these. Gently do it, not like I just did. You don't want to disturb them too much. Luckily for broad beans, they are quite big seeds, so they won't get too disturbed. If you've got something like carrots or kale or a little seed like that, you don't really want to do what I'm doing right now, but this saves me some money, so just going to pour a little bit more over because it's quite dry. This is a great way to reuse plastic bottles as well, so obviously we all use them quite a lot. Get one of these, turn it into a little water bottle. It's quite good I use it last year for my tomatoes, and there we go, so just keeps it nice and wet. Right, It's good to keep it damp, but you don't want to keep it too moist that the seeds rot. it's important to keep it somewhere in between the two. And hopefully in a couple of months we'll have some plants to show you. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe. I'll be uploading content throughout the year. There'll be lots of things going on in spring as well, and you can see the development of my small space garden. Hopefully you'll follow along at home as well. So happy growing, keep up to date with the channel, and I'll see you next time.